Mathematics is now easier than before. Welcome to my channel Mathematics MS Simplex. Today we're going to do inverse Laplace transform part 2. Now, sit back and relax. We are about to continue finding the inverse, so please enjoy and ensure you make notes. Let's look at this example where we're finding the inverse Laplace transform of 3s plus 1 over s squared minus s minus 6. Here, what we have is that we factorize the denominator to get s minus 3 and s plus 2. So once you have a quadratic in the denominator, we have to do factorization. Then we rewrite it using partial fraction, which is a over s minus 3 plus b over s plus 2. Now, so s minus 3 and s plus 2 is the LCM. Then s minus 3 into the denominator. These two cancel, so we're left with s plus 2. So s plus 2 times a, that's what we have here. S plus 2 in the denominator, we have s minus 3. S minus 3 times b gives you b s minus 3. So that's what we have here. Using partial fraction, we find the LCM. Now we're going to find out what is a and b by equating the numerator 3s plus 1 to be equal to a open bracket s plus 2 plus b open bracket s minus 3. Equating the numerator, as I've stated, to be equal, we'll have a open bracket s plus 2 plus b open bracket s minus 3, and it's equal to 3s plus 1. So what we're going to do is a trial and error method where we try to eliminate either a or b to calculate the value of the other one. Substitution, when s equals negative 2, replace negative 2 here, negative 2 here, negative 2 here. So we have a, and then minus 2 plus 2, that's 0. So this will be gone. So you have minus 2 minus 3 here. So b minus 2 minus 3 equal 3 minus 2 plus 1. So simplifying this, what we're going to have is minus 2 minus 3, you add two negative numbers, so what we'll have is negative 5, and minus 2 times 3, that's minus 6 plus 1, that's negative 5. Then you divide both sides by negative 5, so b is equal to 1. Then we have s equal 3, replace 3 here. So what we have, this is gone. So we have 3 plus 2, that's 5. 3 times 3 here plus 1, 10. And this is 5a, and divide both sides by 5, so a is equal to 2. Now, what we're going to do is substitute a and b, where we have a over s minus 3 plus b over s plus 2. Replace it with the numbers that we just calculate. So what we have is now 1 over s plus 2 and 2 over s minus 3. So we're now going to find the inverse of this. So the inverse of 1 over s plus 2 is e to the negative 2t, and the inverse of 2 over s minus 3 is 2 e to the 3t. Now remember guys, the formula for the transform of e to the at is 1 over s minus a. So the one that has plus 2, it would be a would be negative 2, and one has minus 3, a would be 3. So that's how we have e to the negative 2t and e to the positive 3t. If you're still having issues, you can review my Laplace transform video. Now, let's look at another exercise where we're going to find the inverse of this function. We have the quadratic where it can't be factorized, which is s squared plus 4. So we rewrite it as a over s plus 1 plus bs plus c over s squared plus 4. So find the LCM of s plus 1 and s squared plus 4. It's s plus 1 and s squared plus 4. Then we see s plus 1 into all of this. This cancels. So we have s squared plus 4 times a gives you a s squared plus 4. And s squared plus 4 into all of this gives you s plus 1. So s plus 1 times all these give you this. So this is the numerator, and we're going to equate it to be equal to this numerator that we have here. So both of them would be equal. And that's what you have here. These two are being equal. So after equating them to be equal, we're going to do the trial and error. So when s equals -1, we substitute into the function. So what we're going to do is replace s to be -1 into the entire function. So what's happening here, replace s to be -1. So we have -1 here, -1 here, but -1 here. So -1 plus 1, that's 0. So all of this will be gone. And -1 squared is 1. 1 times 4 is 4. And -1 times -5, -1 times -5, that's +5. So it's 4 plus 5 plus 6, which is what you're seeing here. Then over this side, remember this will be gone. So replace here with -1, you have -1 squared, which is 1 plus 4 to give you 5. And so we have 1 plus 4 gives us 5. So this is 5a, and adding this is 15. Then divide both sides by 5, so a is equal to 3. When s equals 0, we again replace all of this to be 0. So 0 here, 0 here, 0 here, 0 here, and 0 in these positions. So 0 would cancel here, so it would have 6. So that is why you're seeing a 6 right here. Substituting 0 here, you'd have 0 plus 4a. That's what we have here. 0 cancel here, so you just have b times 0 plus c and 0 plus 1. So 0 plus 4, that's 4. So this is 4a. This would cancel, so you have c, because 0 plus 1, that's 1. So 1 times c is c. And then we have 6. Replacing a is 3. So you have 3 here, so 3, 4 is 12. Carrying the 12 over the equal sign, so you have 6 minus 12, so that is -6. S equal 1, so we're going to do the same thing. We replace all of this numerator with 1. So this is 1, this is 1, this is 1, 1, 1. So what we're going to have is replacing here with 1. So we have 1 squared, which is 1 plus 4. That's why I have 5a. Place this with 1, so you have b plus c. And this is 1. 1 plus 1 give you 2. Replace here at 1, so 1 squared is 1. 1 times 4 is 4. 1 times -5, that's -5 plus 6. So after replacing s to be equal to 1, we have a, replacing a with 3. So we have 3 times 5, 15. C is -6. And calculating this part, we have 5. Because 4 minus 5 plus 6, that gives you +5. Then we go ahead and expand the bracket. 2 times b, 2b, 2 times negative 6, negative 12. Carry the 15 over the equal sign. It becomes a negative 15. So you have 5 minus 15, that's negative 10. Then we go ahead and carry the negative 12 over the equal sign because it's coming from this. Negative 6 times 2, negative 12, 2 times b, 2b. So it becomes positive 12, so minus 10 plus 12, that's 2. Then divide both sides by 2, so b is equal to 1. So now we're going to substitute what is the value of a, b, and c. So this is what we'll have. 3 over s plus 1 and s minus 6 over s squared plus 4. Now we can split s minus 6 over s squared plus 4. So it becomes s over s squared plus 4 minus 6 over s squared plus 4. And then we can go into finding the inverse. So here we have it, splitting the fraction. So we have s over s squared plus 4 and minus 6 over s squared plus 4. So we have 3 over s plus 1. You write the plus 1, so we have 3 over s minus 1. So it's equal to 3 times 1 over s minus 1. And this is equal to 3e. And this is negative 1, so it becomes minus 1 or minus t. No. S over s squared plus 4 is the same thing as s over s squared plus 2 squared, because 4 is the same thing as 2 squared. So this will give us cos 2t. We also have minus 6 over s squared plus 4. Minus 6 is the same thing as negative 3 times 2. So I can factor out the negative 3 and have the 2 in the numerator. Then we have s squared plus 2 squared. So we rewrite the negative 3. And then this part, it will be sine 2t. So putting all of these together, the inverse of 3 over s plus 1 is 3e to the minus t. The inverse Laplace of s over s squared plus 4 is cos 2t. And the inverse Laplace of minus 6 s squared plus 4 is minus 3 sine 2t. And that's it. Hey guys, if you enjoy what you had watched, please go ahead, like my video, subscribe to my channel, and remember guys, I have many more videos that you can go ahead, watch, and enjoy.